Take this time to settle yourself on the ground, your head resting on the books and the knees bent, feet flat on the ground. Make sure that the book or the stack of books are placed higher up the middle back of the head along the occipital ridge. That's kind of like that bony area that you'll feel at the back of your skull. So it's more towards the mid-back of your head, a little bit more away from your neck. And keep in mind that the book height can change. It can shift day to day or even within the actual lie down as the spine begins to lengthen. And perhaps take a moment to invite a deep breath in through the nose and let it out through an open mouth. And take this time simply to notice what is present for you right now, whether it be physical discomfort or pain, any emotions that feel like they're ready to rise to the surface, or a busy mind. Whatever it is, allow it to be here right now without needing to change it or shift it or get rid of it right now. Allow your body to have its weight. Notice as you send these directions, what happens. Allow the body to have its full weight and to be fully supported by the ground as you notice all the points of contact that your body is making with the ground. Let your arms rest gently, elbows bent, hands will be somewhere on the torso, and let your eyes be open. I'd say not straight up, but perhaps three quarters down, so you might be looking at where the wall and the ceiling meet. And seeing out with your eyes, notice what it's like to invite the sight in towards you. Let it fall all the way to the back of your brain, where your visual cortex is, instead of reaching outwards and using extra effort or tension to see. Just play around with allowing the vision to come to you. And now we'll send a few simple directions. As we send these directions, notice what your body wants to do, or how you want to try to effort to achieve the directions, and see how much you can inhibit any kind of doing or muscular activity, and rather send the direction as a wish and see how the body responds, see what happens. So bring your awareness to the back of the head. Allowing the head to be heavy on the books. Allowing the neck muscles to be free so that the neck can lengthen and that the head can go forward and up. You can notice if your head is pushing down towards the ground. We neither want to push it down nor pull it away from the books. So rather we want to find that relaxed balance where the neck muscles are relaxed and released, which allows the head to lengthen away from the body on its own accord. Also pay attention to your jaw. Can you allow the jaw to have its weight, even in a lying down horizontal position? And if that image doesn't work for you, you can also try out soft tongue. Let my tongue be soft. So invite whichever image resonates for you right now or works for you. And see what you might notice in the rest of the body as that direction is sent. Bring your awareness to your elbows. Let the elbows move away from the shoulders, shoulders away from the elbows, wrists away from elbows, elbows away from wrists. And notice if you send certain directions and you're not getting the result that you wish for, that you want to happen. Simply notice that. And see how okay you can be with that in this moment. Come back to the back of the neck. Allow the neck muscles to be free. Allow the neck muscles to do less. A little bit less. Remember that it's not about getting rid of all tension. That's not even really possible. But it's about doing a little bit less as and when the body is ready. Bring your awareness to your pelvis. Allowing the pelvis to have its weight, the back of the sacrum meeting the floor, and allow your pelvis to have its width. So that the spine can lengthen and that the head can go away from the torso, torso away from head. The bent knees can go away from the pelvis, pelvis away from knees. So it's as if your knees are pointing upwards to the sky or the ceiling with the least amount of effort. And that the soles of the feet are softening and opening to receive the ground. As you unclench the lower leg, particularly the front muscles of the lower leg, the tibialis anterior. If at any point during the lie down you're feeling uncomfortable and you need to move, I recommend stretching one leg out and bringing it in and then switching. But before you do the actual movement, pause and inhibit the getting ready to do something in your body. Let the head be heavy, let the neck be free, and then choose to move. So you'll choose one leg and you'll slide it out on the heel all the way along the ground away from the body, lengthening the leg away from the torso and head away from the leg. Once the leg is down, let it land however it lands and rest there. When you feel ready, you will again pause to inhibit any doing that your body's getting ready to do. And then using the least amount of musculature or extra effort, you will simply glide the leg along the heel, along the floor, back in so that the knee is bent. And then in your own time, you will switch over. And before switching over, take this moment to assess the difference between the legs. You might notice one feels heavier, lighter, more tense or more relaxed. And again, take a moment to check in with your internal weather report right now. How might it be different from before the lie down? And to get out of this position, you'll take your time, and in your own time, you will turn your head, let the eyes lead the way as the head turns, and then the rest of the body turns towards the side. And lying on your side for a moment, rest there. And then when you feel ready to come up to sitting, you'll use your top arm to push you up along from your side and up into sitting. Once you gently come to sitting, take a moment to look from side to side, assessing the mobility of your neck right now, and giving a bit of space to notice any shifts or changes that may have occurred. Remembering that the lie down is a practice, it's a daily practice, and each time you may notice something different, something more tension, less tension, the ability to do less and less. But the most important thing that we are growing is the ability to meet whatever is in the moment. So I wish you a beautiful day or evening.